waste of fucking time. Oh, give me something to take the edge off, something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. Oh, give me something to take the edge off, something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. Feels like I wanna jump, wanna scream, wanna run, wanna fucking put a chainsaw through the wall. Yeah. Feels like I'm living in a world where everybody's all for none, and none for all. Yeah. What a time to be alive. Such a waste of fucking time. Oh, give me something to take the edge off, something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. Oh, give me something to take the edge off, something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Such a waste of fucking time. Feels like I wanna jump, wanna scream, wanna run, wanna fucking put a chainsaw through the wall. Oh, give me something. Oh, give me something. Oh, give me something to take the edge off, something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. Oh, give me something to take the edge off, something to kick the night off, something to keep my mind off this so-called life. You know you need a fix when you fall down. You know you need to find a way to get you through another day. Let me be the one to numb you out. Let me be the one to hold you, never gonna let you get away. The shoulder you cry on, the toast that you die on. I can be your painkiller, killer, killer. You love me till it's all over, over. 'Cause I'm the shoulder you cry on, the toast that you die on. I can be your painkiller, killer, killer. I know what you want so desperately. You know I'll give you one for free if ever you're coming back to me. Now I'm gonna give you what you need, 'cause I know what you feed on and what you lean on and what you lean on. The shoulder you cry on, the toast that you die on. I can be your painkiller, killer, killer. You love me till it's all over, over. 'Cause I'm the shoulder you cry on, the toast that you die on. I can be your painkiller, killer, killer. Did you find another cure?
Oh, yo, what is going on, yo? How's everybody feeling tonight, man? Sharon, what's going on? Just my boy, how are you? Pee-wee, what's going on, brother? Dex, how are you? Guys, the last time we streamed NXT, we had a horrible mishap, and it prompted me to purchase something that I probably shouldn't talk about today. But you guys know what it prompted me to do. Everybody who was here knows. Want to make sure everybody can hear everything. Everybody knows what's going on. You know, make sure that we can hear it all. Good, bro. I'm glad. Chester, brother, how are you? Jake, what's going on? All right, yo. We got some NXT to talk about today. We are in... On. Let's turn it up a tad bit. All right. Now we should be good. Forever. Good, Chester, bro. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I'm feeling good tonight, guys. I'm feeling good. Together. You know what I'm saying? Together. Together we do this. Together we figure it out. And I got to turn the subtitles off. I don't want no subtitles.
The time for Lash Legend to rise to the top of this women's division is here. So you other three ladies can step aside because the bougie bully
no
is
Phil tonight, guys. But hopefully he pops up in the chat. Oh, look at Speak of the Devil.
As the NXT Women's Champion.
Speak of the Devil.
I used to sit and hope for opportunities like these to present themselves. But
Is he
being a part of
dang?
Culling has made me realize that there is no glory waiting in the darkness. So I stepped into the light, and tonight I will take another step towards gold because the Culling always prevails.
Yeah.
And that just is.
What's going on, Mark? How are you, brother?
There ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. I'll do whatever it takes to get mine. And what's mine is that NXT Women's title match at Evolution.
Yeah,
So
Phil,
Jordan,
because
Izzy, Lash,
we're about to pull
y'all
up with
better
3
find somebody
monitors,
else to
so
play
we're going to be able to
'cause
bring
I
you
got
on
this
here, no
lock.
problem.
Clock it.
I dominated the wrestling world outside of WWE to get to where I am today by building my strength from scratch. There's nothing more motivating than desperation. And I didn't come to WWE to not be a champion.
I like all the
Lash,
logos next to
Jada,
everybody.
Izzy, I will be getting my hand raised tonight. And at Evolution in Atlanta, I'll finally...
Good, Mark. I'm
become
glad,
the
bro.
NXT Women's Champion.
Trevo, what's going on, brother?
I have to.
$1 million from now. $1 million from now. Hey. Okay, Phil, that works perfect then. Turn on text to speech. You out your mind.
That's right. Say what?
Whoop that trick. What?
Uh-huh. I like it. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. Say
Yeah,
what?
no, that. I'm not crazy, man. Some of these streamers is crazy. Turning on the text to speech.
Check him out, y'all. That's that man. Chiseled and carved out of granite.
Yeah.
DNA of
Oh no,
man.
we on YouTube too, brother.
Booker is provocative. He gets the people going.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the TNA World Championship.
Yes, sir. Pull up to the YouTube, bro.
Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the TNA
Tricky
World
Williams.
Champion,
Trick and Nay.
Trick Williams.
This is the 11th TNA title defense.
Phil, where you at?
2025, the 6th.
Dex, how
by the way,
you
the
doing, brother?
6th on NXT.
And his opponent, accompanied by Yoshiki Inamura.
Yes, sir.
At
Josh Briggs.
290 pounds, Josh Briggs.
A dog. That is dope.
Is Josh Briggs ready? This This is his biggest opportunity to date. Well,
Oh, Phil, okay. All right. Tell your aunt we all said hello.
To become the face of TNA wrestling, we know Trick Williams will not go down without a fight.
I just
But
had
Josh
Dinner
Briggs
over at
and
Leah's
Superstar
house.
all too eager to
Leah
throw
cooked.
hands with the best of
I had some pork chops.
Josh Briggs could win tonight and could find himself headlining TNA
Yup.
Slammiversary as champion on July 20th.
Can't be right.
Defending the TNA championship.
Trick Williams, man, you said a stat a few minutes ago as far as
No, Chester, I may have missed it.
They said you're not a champion until you defend. Right now, Trick Williams has gone out there and done that. They also
What was the
said
rating,
if you
Chester?
become champion, it make you about 10 to 15, perhaps 20% better. That's Trick Williams, man.
Oh, there's a lot of, I guess,
Straight to it. Let's get to it.
surrounding this matchup after TNA Director of Authority St.
Oh, baby.
Morella.
Oh, that was a one-handed handstand. What a guy.
What are your thoughts about Morella's decision that Josh Briggs is competing in this matchup?
Josh Briggs competing in this matchup.
Yeah, Josh Briggs is getting a TNA title shot. Can we talk about that skull that was on his vest? That was tough.
In his career, man, because he could have been stepping into the footsteps of greatness. That's just me, right?
I agree with you wholeheartedly on that, Book. I don't know what Inamura was thinking. I guess you got to respect the decision. Who knows? But that, if anything, just puts more pressure
8
on
out of
the
10 for
shoulders
Raw.
of Josh Briggs.
That's fair.
Because
Like I
Josh
said, it was a solid
doesn't wanna
7.5
let
for
Inamura
me
down,
yesterday.
Just like he doesn't want to fail or let the NXT universe down.
And again, Graves, there's no doubt Briggs owes everything right now to his tag team partner.
100%. I think Inamura has gone above and beyond to try to pull Briggs out of this.
Yes, sir.
position that he's been in lately.
You feel me? You know what I'm talking about, bro. Guys, if you're over on TikTok, make sure to like the stream up for me, guys. And if you're watching there, feel free. Oh, Lord, I can't even talk. Feel free to come over to YouTube. The YouTube is youtube.com/BillyTKO. Come pull up over there, man. This is where we're all hanging out.
There's something Graves just said, Booker, and I want to get your thoughts on it. Does this matchup add more pressure
Yes.
to the shoulders
Yes.
of Josh Briggs?
I think so. I mean, this is like you just said yourself.
Anamura trying to really help him out.
And right now, you can sink and swim in a situation like this. And I'm gonna tell you right now, losing this match could just crush his confidence.
I'm really curious as to the mentality inside of the TNA locker room right now, because we know the TNA is eager to see Trick Williams dethroned, but I think everybody's sort of under the assumption it's going to be by a TNA wrestler, not Josh Briggs.
And Trick Williams has turned this matchup around after a chop right.
Our good
to the
friend Darth
throat,
Bane,
and
his
then
internet
Robert
is out.
Briggs faced first. And Booker, you know, the return of Inamura certainly, I think you would agree, has benefited Briggs up until this
Yeah,
juncture.
I mean, it's motivated him, of course, because he got a damn title.
Here we go,
shot,
Trick.
Something that he didn't do on his own. So my thing is, this is a must-win situation for the big man, in my opinion.
Inamura has been asking his tag team partner to think bigger. Think bigger is what he has been saying to Josh.
Booker, I got a question for you. How long was it after
Josh
you
did.
separated
Yeah,
from your brother
listen.
as a member of
Ever since Anamura came back, you could tell.
Referee, great position.
You know, just really trying to help Josh, you know, further his career a little bit.
No, it was a minute, because having my brother in my corner for that 8, 9+ years, I mean, it was like a security
Corey Graves
blanket,
is here
man.
tonight, too.
I knew I could go out there and just let it all hang out. So that's the difference.
When do I think Miss Monroe gets a title shot?
As well as tag team wrestler.
Big
Probably
suplex from the
Evolution.
challenger again. It was Inamura who pinned Trick Williams
Or no,
last week.
no,
It
because
was
they have this
Inamura
going
who
on.
stated that
I don't know. That's a
if-
good question,
if
brother.
There was a championship
It'd probably be
opportunity
sometime after
handed
that.
out, he wanted his partner, Josh Briggs, to have it because
She's probably got to
Briggs
have a
has
couple
earned
matches,
Briggs
you know,
right
kind of
back
work her way
in.
into the
Knows this
system.
could be his
I don't think
only
she'll be, you
opportunity
know,
in the world.
immediately,
Just got caught by the champ.
you know, immediately jumped in and then given a title shot. I think she's going to have to work a little bit for it.
That'll put a hole in
But she'll
your
get it.
soul.
Certainly will.
Two big
Trick a
bodies.
second time. Couldn't take the big man down.
Two big men slapping me.
Switch gears, and now Trick
God, this is like two locomotives colliding.
swinging wildly right.
Nice.
Kick from the champion. Challenger knocked to the
That's that
outside.
boy, Trick Williams.
Trick is a dog.
Showing versatility, going airborne right there. I love it, man.
Briggs is walking a little stiff-legged, like he might have had his bell rung. Wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, man.
What is this doing?
Inamura
What's
wants to
this
get inside.
disqualification?
For what?
Oh, Anamura caught him.
That may have been a disqualification of Inamura.
Oh, my God.
Boot to the face. Briggs, is he walking out with a TNA World title?
That was a brutalizing boot. Oh, Lord. Did y'all see that boot? Because I know I did. That thing was brutal. All right.
Josh
We're going through the
Briggs
commercial.
Has just dropped the champion, and certainly Graves has swung the momentum of this match. What?
You kidding me?
I was going to say, I was going to cut you off for Booker, Vic. I mean, let's
Yeah, so the belt I don't see staying on JC
understand.
very
Good
long,
through the
especially
punch.
knowing that they have access to Blake Monroe now. So I do not see JC Jane holding the title. As sad as it is, she may be a transitional champion. Maybe they give her a nice, decent run, but I do think ultimately that we know what it's going to be.
Why are you two creeping in on me right now? It's a logical point.
Are you serious?
Serious about what? Yes.
Unbiased,
I'm going to restore a little decorum here as Josh Briggs.
Bubba Ray
tees
Dudley is
off
better
on
than
the
2K25.
TNA World Champion.
On Briggs, again, has never had an opportunity at the NXT Championship.
You know, one would call this right here an unfair advantage, but you know me, I always said you ain't.
Oh, Pee Wee, have fun, man.
So I get it.
So
I
now
get
you agree with
no,
me.
I get
To
it
the
from beginning, man. I'm just saying,
Padres.
I'll admit it. I'll just say it like it is, unlike you.
What do you mean? I say it like it is every week.
Nice. Big body drop.
There by Briggs. Briggs again getting this TNA World Title opportunity, trying to make the most of the kick out by Trick Williams, and it has been since the North American.
So this is a good time for me to tell you guys, like the stream. If you guys are here, make sure to smash the like button, man. That is the most important thing. If you're new here, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel. Those things are huge. If you're just popping in, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, make sure to like the live stream. That is very important. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord. Also, guys, I have a Super Chat goal set up. If you guys want to help hit that Super Chat goal, definitely feel free to. We're trying to get to 5 Super Chats today. Again, that is all on you guys, but definitely like this stream, man.
I love it, man.
Raise your fist. Thank you for the follow, brother. We are live over on TikTok as well, guys. Just so everybody who may not be aware, we are live over on TikTok. So if you hear me talk about something maybe you're not seeing in the YouTube chat, that's because I'm discussing over on TikTok. There's a chat moving over there. So definitely want to make sure that they feel the love too. And hopefully we can get them to come subscribe to the YouTube channel and come hang out with us here.
Put some shine on it. Put some respect on his name for a change. For God's sake.
All right, now something of a guillotine applied by the TNA World Champion Trick Williams. Smart strategy to wear down the big man Josh Briggs.
Who is walking out TNA World Champion tonight here on NXT? We are kicking off.
Hey, man, Carter said, come on, YouTube, come over here. Oh, Carter, you got to pull up the YouTube, brother.
Noam had to vacate that cup, but man, what action just moments ago, Graves.
Take a look at this. This is a credit to the toughness of Josh Briggs. Trick Williams right on the money, and Briggs somehow survived and is now looking to make his way back into this fight.
Byron, that's a very hot take. But I think Rhea and Damian are both so far gone from the Judgment Day that I wouldn't even want to see them do anything with them.
New York, but the question is, who will Hendry face? Will it be Trick Williams? Will it be Josh Briggs?
That's fair, Chester.
Out here tonight, and Briggs overpowering, hoisting
Jeez.
the champion.
That could be the tide turner that the man of mayhem so needed. Briggs is looking fired up and back into this battle.
Right now, again, it's 2 NXT superstars battling over the TNA World Title. Graves, that certainly has had to have been a tough pill for some to swallow since history was made at Battleground.
Oh, big splash by Briggs. Though some, I'm sure you're referring to the TNA roster, who are not thrilled that a NXT superstar holds their top prize. However, you have to look at the business aspect.
All right, let's see how this ends up. Big elbow.
It's been good for business for TNA.
The TNA director
That was a nice knee from the top.
made this matchup, and again, the pendulum is swinging back and forth into the
1,
corner for the
2,
champion and the
nothing.
challenger.
Yeah, knew that.
That was close.
Just getting that shoulder.
There's no way Josh Briggs pulls away here.
And now Trick right back on top.
And I like what we're seeing out of Trick Williams' book. I think you'll agree. This is showing the maturity of Trick Williams. He's not panicking. He's frustrated, but he understands. Just continue to pour on the punishment.
Got to keep it
Don't make any
moving.
mistakes.
Very, very patient Trick Williams has been in this matchup.
This is a really solid match.
Every opening, every time a crack, a door open, he's right in there. Big shots. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, man.
The physicality here. Ducking one, going right back
To
to
the-
bodies. Williams.
to the body?
Right under the jaw of Briggs. Trick coming right back in. Got caught. Briggs could be looking for that massive choke.
Oh!
Counter by Williams.
Oh, he missed.
Swing and a miss. Coming right back. Trick staying on top. Trying to overpower Briggs.
Oh, he got him? Oh, gee. Choke slam.
Counter. Choke slam. Oh, my
That was a powerful choke slam.
TNA World Champ.
He got the rope.
What a counter from the big man, Josh Briggs.
Wait a minute.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. That was fantastic ring awareness.
Yeah,
by
he was
Trick
just
Williams.
aware of where things was.
Right there, knowing exactly where he is in the middle of that square circle.
What a way to kick off NXT here on the CW. TNA World title on the line.
Big forearm shot there by the big man.
Inamura on the outside, looking on, but Briggs certainly has brought out his A game here tonight for his championship opportunity.
Booker, we talk all the time about the importance of adding new layers, new wrinkles to your game plan. We have seen plenty of that from Briggs tonight.
Oh,
Just
oh.
Briggs tricking well. I mean, the thing is, in those deep waters, you got to pull out every tool in the tool bag, man.
And these men are starting to throw hands.
Oh, my good Lord.
Who threw a size 16 shoe into the face of Trick. Trick answered.
That was cool.
Side of the face. Trick now pump kick.
Oh, my God.
Briggs is right.
These kicks are vicious, bro.
Trick Williams. Oh,
We
got
caught him again.
and got planted. Big lariat. from
Come on, Briggs.
What a championship match, guys.
And now, what the? Briggs
He's
leaving
going
his
up
feet.
top.
You gotta
What's he going up top for? Moonsault. Missed it. That's a big moonsault.
And Trick now.
Yep. Trick shot. Yep. Knew that was coming. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Trick retains. Looks like Trick's going to be heading into Slammiversary as the champion, hopefully facing Mike Santana.
The TNA World Champion, Trick Williams.
Dex, I agree. The bouncing of the ring and like when they're actually taking the bumps, being able to hear that is amazing.
Lariat takes down Trick, and here's where Briggs went.
It would be interesting, Byron.
Fortunately for Josh, it did not pay off. Bang! Trick shot by the TNA World Champion, and still.
Hey, my boy Carter, I appreciate you, brother.
It's about
We got to
time
1K likes.
y'all put some freaking respect on my name.
Trying to put some respect on Trick name.
I went from carrying him to carrying two brands at the same time. In other words, I'm the greatest TNA champion of all.
Oh my God. Joe Hendry is back. I believe in Joe Hendry.
His statement.
Oh, where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Come on, Joe.
Hendry just appeared.
They said his name and he appeared.
And Joe Hendry.
Oh, man.
In some of Trick
Joe
Williams,
is back.
the man he will meet at Slammiversary for the TNA World title, July 20th.
Okay, so it's Joe versus Trick at Slammiversary and not Mike Santana. I missed last week, so.
Unhinged, unglued, obsessed with bringing the world title back to TNA.
Ooh, that is pretty disgusting.
Okay, don't be so harsh, all right?
Well, you showed it.
No quarter catch crew.
I'm sorry, what's this? Admit it, Charlie. You think I'm going to beat Javon tonight. That's why you intentionally hurt me during training.
Charles would never do that. He cares about you
But
and
he
your
did.
well-being. No, he was just trying to push you. We're a family, right, Charles?
Yeah, of course we're a family. Look, Tavion, it's just a training accident, but if you're not ready to face Javon tonight, I mean, I'm here. I'm ready.
Yeah, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you, Charlie? But guess what? Doc got me a mask, bruh. So I'm clear.
Oh.
After tonight, you
Okay.
don't have to worry about my well-being.
Tavion Heights is wearing a mask.
Well, isn't that fantastic?
Yeah, it is. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Get out your cameras.
Yo,
You're going to want to remember this moment.
Saturday.
Yes. We know we're getting John Cena and CM Punk. Oh my God, John, what's going on, brother? How are you? 1.2K, let's go. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok, smash that like button, man. We are, my man Carter really helping out. We are at 1384, so we're at 1,384 likes. Guys, if you're new here, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. That is huge over on TikTok. Also, if you guys are watching on YouTube, smash the like button, brother. You guys know the deal. Y'all are hip. Y'all know. Y'all been known. It's nothing new. Carter, my boy, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate you, dog. But on top of that, guys, if you guys want, I have a super chat goal set up. If you guys want to help hit that super chat goal, that is all up to you. All right, so now we're going to post some TikToks because we got to post the clips. You feel me? The clips is important, gang. Clips are super duper important. Boom, boom. All right. So we'll start here. Start there. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I just need to have NXT pulled up at the same time. Get it. Go trim. Oh, what? The world just happened, bro. All right, we're just gonna knock this out real fast. Oh, there we go. Edit. Trim. Last minute. 205 live, baby. We are at a commercial right now, guys, and I'll play it for you if you guys want to hear it. I'll turn it down a little bit. But it's like that commercial screen that they always give you. There we go. All right. We got like another minute and 40 seconds, so see what everybody's talking about. Yeah, I think Santana should be a part of that match. I think it would be silly if they didn't have him in that match, considering, I mean, at this point, he feels like more of a draw than Joe Hendry, even though I love Joe Hendry. Mike Santana definitely feels like more of a draw in that regard. I'll say it. I don't care. He has from the get up. You know, that New York, just raw emotion. Yeah, I think if you have Mike Santana beat Joe Hendry and Trick Williams, that really sets the tone about, like, who Mike Santana really is. I mean, we all know who Mike Santana is. Yeah, Joe is for sure coming over to WWE. There's no doubt about that. EXO, sadly, I am not able to. Shout out to that boy Carter, really moving us here. Oh, thank you for the rose, brother. I appreciate it. Guys, if you guys are watching live over on TikTok, maybe consider coming over to YouTube. Our YouTube is youtube.com/BillyTKO.
I'm so hyped you guys are here. I appreciate you coming to NXT. You see, I lived in North Carolina my whole life, but them Tim Tebow days made me a huge Florida Gators fan.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
But hey, this year's your year. I mean, you got a lot of returners on offense. Anchoring down the defense. Gators are so bad.
Man,
What I'm
too
saying?
crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Too crazy.
Hey, yo, Jordan.
Shout out to
When
the
I
Florida
got that
Gators.
flag at FSU, man, that got me juiced.
You got a minute? Of course you do. You're a lone wolf just like me. Oh, I forgot. He's deaf. Miles.
Here we go.
I heard him. Don't worry.
Oh, you heard me? Oh, he heard me. Well, since you're such an active listener, let me give you some advice, Miles.
Let's just, I don't want your advice. And me and you aren't alike. While you've taken every shortcut possible, I worked hard to get here. You know, Lester, you are your father's son. And that'll never change.
Yeah, well, nothing's gonna change for you by talking to these losers instead of talking to the king.
Hold up.
The Florida Gators haven't done jack in over 2 decades.
Hey, man, keep talking crazy, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get smashed, bro.
Hey, doesn't sound too fun for the king.
Is bro's beard painted?
Is bro's beard painted?
There is Jada Parker, one
Jada
of the
Parker.
4 women who are going to compete in our main event.
Thank you for the roses, brother.
To Evolution. That 4-way matchup still to come live.
Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Bouncy. That boy, Javon Evans. It'll probably be a while before Miles gets a rematch, but he'll eventually get it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 180 pounds, Javon Evans.
Yup. They really did, but I definitely think they're going to do Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints or Ethan Page for sure.
Braves, is this not a glimpse into the future of WWE?
No doubt about it.
Oh, bro, thank you so much for that compliment, man. Yeah, the growth is happening, dude. We're on the rise here for some weird reason. We're just up and moving, man. Tavion Heights, baby.
And his opponent, representing No Quarter Catch Crew, weighing in at 260 pounds, Tavion Heights.
A dog.
Matter of fact, I did Monday Night Raw yesterday, and I was sitting ringside during the day. The name Javon Evans came up on more than one occasion from more than one superstar. Javon Evans is the talk of the game these days, and with great reason. But this also means,
Guys, if you guys are watching on TikTok, make sure to hit that like button, man. Smash it for me.
And redirect it on himself.
And certainly able to put himself on the map, and you see that mask again. We heard of the training.
They need to give Javon something, bro.
Braves, do you believe in Tavion's little training accident?
Listen, I don't know what's going on within the No Quarter Catch Crew. Truthfully, it's none of my business, but I am extremely impressed by what I've seen from Tavion Heights. The guy has athleticism as though he was blessed by the gods.
Olympian background win tonight.
Dude, I'm telling you what, man. The growth is exponential. It's bound to happen. I've worked very hard, I feel like, so.
Agree with that one as well. Shoulders down again.
I appreciate you, man.
Look, Evans was standing up for Heights last week when a wager kind of up
Cradle. Uh-oh.
Up
That's
the
it.
ante of this matchup. Again,
YouTube is delayed.
Heights is out
That's
again.
interesting.
You
I
see
didn't know that.
Evan wants him to be his own man, but even Booker, you can agree, not at his own expense. Javon Evans wants to step up in this matchup and win.
Oh, look at this. Here we go.
So, Tavion apparently was injured by Charlie Dempsey during training. So that'd be why. Shout out to my boy with the roses, dog. I appreciate you, man.
I'll call that on-the-job training for this young man, Javon Evans. But this guy, Tavion Heights, he is a blue chipper.
This is my brutality.
Look, I think you'll agree with me. I think what we're seeing out of Tavion Heights tonight is special. You know why? Because Tavion is sticking to what he does best.
Cover. Able to
Sticking to his ground game, which is second to none. We talk about his Olympic background. I think sometimes Tavion might be guilty of trying to bite off a little more than he can chew, trying to get a little
For
too
sure.
cute, a little too fancy.
Tavion's mask is tough, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Not just that trip to Japan in 2024 did him a world of good. I always say, all these young athletes, you got to do it at least.
That's so weird. I wonder why TikTok is ahead of YouTube. I think YouTube just in general does that, as is.
Well, we just saw Javon Evans try to counter his way, twist his way free, but Tavion.
Because you're not the first person that said that, Carter.
Squeeze on that arm.
Heights is smothering Javon.
What is that gift? Is that what is that?
Really experienced someone with this level of pure mat wrestling skill.
Modified
Is that like a rocket?
There by this guy. But tell you right now, He's definitely got the skills.
Got like a rocket of some sort?
About precision tactician. This guy's definitely got
I didn't even know what that was.
He's special. He's prolific. That's Javon Evans.
Look, Evans was able to create a little bit of separation. That door closed quickly. Up over, though.
Come on. 1, 2, nothing.
And a kick out by Tavion. Right back up. Trying to put Evans back down.
Oh, big crossbody.
Body bounced a little bit too much off of Tavion. And Booker, how has Evans truly matured since his debut?
Here we go. The one. Ugh. That boy, hey, he's cold, man. He said, I'm not sure for real. I don't know, man. It looked cool, though.
Here we go. I'm feeling it.
Same Javon Evans, who's the main event of Stand and Deliver. The same man that faced.
Nice.
And the same man that just took to the air to wipe out Tavion Heights. Who's walking out victorious tonight?
That boy Javon be flying, bro. Come on, bring it back. Bring it back. I know we got commercials. Bring it back. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok, make sure to smash that like button, man.
If you remember, Evans really started to heat up. Oh, from his debut into the cover off, I think, going off that clothesline hook of the leg.
Nothing.
And a kick out. He was able to really start to catch fire about this time and put himself into his first main event of a PLE.
You know why, man? Because Javon Evans, he can look at himself in the mirror. He knows exactly
Yeah.
who he is. He knows how he stands up against those guys in the locker room. This guy is 21 years old, but he's a 21-year-old sensation.
And, you know, he uses
Javon is very young, which is crazy to think about.
That being Javon Evans, fully bounced back from Stand
Uh-oh.
and Deliver. I mean, we were able to watch that triple threat.
Honestly, yeah, I think Javon has done a great job of bouncing back because sometimes being that young can benefit you, and you don't know what you don't know. Javon knows he's got a very, very bright future. Lots of
You're on a commercial, Chester?
in his future.
We solved that problem not too long ago. NXT is actually why we had to solve that problem.
Topic of that main event for the NXT Championship. Into the cover goes
1, 2, nothing.
Out NXT Champion Oba Femi live here tonight.
I agree with you, everything you said there, Gravy, but this match right here, this is something totally different. Tavion Heights is a different type of animal, and I don't think Javon Evans have stepped up to this type of challenge thus far.
I want to go back to moments ago. I think Javon Evans threw a right hand and caught the mask of Tavion Heights. That's something we're going to want to keep our eye on through the rest of this matchup.
Well, the mask has been cleared by our medical trainers as something that you can compete
Here we
with.
go.
And you shouldn't be throwing punches anyway. I mean, come
Oh!
on.
Hey,
It's illegal.
That's what
Big
we're talking about.
clothesline.
You're dealing with a world-class wrestler. Tavion Heights is sticking to his wheelhouse. He's using his grappling, his ground game, and Evans has not had an answer. Javon wants to take to the skies. We know that's where Javon's more comfortable than anybody, but he hasn't had a chance to take off yet.
Booker.
Oh, my
Word,
goodness.
when we think of the NQCC, think of Miles Bourne, who we heard from earlier.
My boy
tonight.
Carter, shout out to
Started
you,
a
brother. I
year
appreciate you, gang.
within the-
Big time.
And you know, I think so. I mean, I think so.
EJM, best TikToker?
You know, put a rein on it all.
Well, that was kind. I appreciate that. It's so weird, man. It's just so weird to see all these people show up. It's very nice. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that compliment.
Now goes into the cover after bringing Javon
I guess I would be a
hard way and
TikToker, huh?
another near fall. Tavion called out Dempsey for being worried on the top.
Started on YouTube. YouTube grew. So if you guys want to come help grow that YouTube some more, feel free to do that. Jake the Tribal Chief, what's going on, brother?
Our general manager Ava, but almost like a dragon sleeper right now being applied by Tavion Heights.
It's a brilliant strategy by Heights. He's exerting minimal energy while still taking the breath away, inflicting punishment on Javon Evans. I'm honestly surprised that at this juncture, Evans has had next to no offense. I am so impressed with what Heights has shown us tonight.
And Booker, that comes back to the
shoulders
training
down.
And a kick out. That comes back to the training and the tutelage. Charlie Dempsey.
Expert.
So I'm not 100% sure how you get. That's actually something I've never thought about. How do you get tickets to NXT? That'd be a lot of fun. Go to an NXT event in the PC.
Back up, but now that is cinched in, Graves. I mean, look at the arch and the arc in the back of Javon Evans.
Evans doing his best to minimize the pressure.
Oh yeah, I know Brandon.
By Javon Evans, turning
BDE.
matchup. What a match matchup this has been between Tavion Heights and Javon Evans. And Graves, you brought this up just a moment ago. You're very shocked and surprised that Javon Evans really hasn't been able to string together.
Come on, boom.
In the last few seconds have we seen anything resembling a flurry, but here comes Evans like, oh, baby.
Dude, that would be a lot of cool to actually go to an NXT event in the PC.
Incredibly impressive to this point. Maybe the best I've seen out of Heights thus far.
Evans would love to get a victory.
Here we go.
Try to get back into the championship picture. And whoa, Tavion was able to put up.
EJM, thank you so much for the follow too, by the way. Tavion Heights.
At center of the ring, and Javon just getting the shoulder up again. I mean, that was impressive.
You can see Ren and Charlie look a little surprised.
RJ, my boy, is back. What's good, brother? Didn't he put a video out for that Royal Rumble? I can almost swear he did.
Remember that German suplex for a moment. That time the elbow didn't hit the mask square. But then a head
Using the mask too.
with that mask. German suplex with the bridge into the cover. And Javon's right shoulder slipping.
My boy RJ, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that gift.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah, Carter, I thought so. I could have swore he did.
Completely content until they escape with a W. But Tavion Heights right now is dominating Javon Evans in a way that I don't know Evans has experienced. Any combination.
Counter.
Nothing.
Kick out.
I think that's what Javon's going to have to do. He's going to have to sneak a pin. He's going to have to steal something.
Nothing sneaky about a kick between the eyes. And now Evans trying to put down Tavion.
Chester, that's a good question. I can imagine Jordan's going up here soon. They're not going to keep her down there.
And now Javon Evans, one more time.
Bouncy. Jeez, he's so good, dude. 3.
Backs up his words tonight.
Javon Evans picking up that victory was crucial. You said you couldn't miss him? 5K likes. Let's go, baby. Can we get to 10K, man? I want to see us get to 10,000 likes.
But guys, my takeaway from tonight, Tavion Heights. What an impressive performance.
Jordan needs some kind of rain, but I would be completely okay. Here, yep. Jasper Troy. Why is...
Jasper Troy.
No.
The young OG.
Yeah, man.
Making his presence felt one more time.
Oh, my boy RJ, let's go. My brother. Jasper Troy is a dog, bro.
He has backed up everything he said he would do. He would make an immediate impact.
I can't agree. Booker predicted the future perfectly, and I think Jasper Troy is going to be a major force here in NXT and beyond.
Oh, my God. Well, as we try to digest what we just witnessed and Javon Evans being attended to right now, let's take a deeper look at what's going on inside what was the family of Tony D'Angelo.
All right, here we go. This is what I've been waiting for. So I missed this last week.
Did Luka mean to hit Tony, or was he aiming for Stacks?
No, he was trying to hit Stacks.
Tony, how many times do I have to tell you it was meant for Stacks? Well, how about I get Ava to get you a match with Stacks, huh? Tony, what are you doing? I don't want to face Stacks. Yeah, because you're working with him. Stop accusing me. Prove it to me.
All right, enough. Stacks already has a match next week against Noam Dar for the Heritage Cup.
Why does he get a cup match?
Because he mentioned the last person he beat was a former Heritage Cup champion. And because his consigliere signed off on it.
Is what? Not me. Tony, I swear it wasn't anything. I have nothing to do with this, Tony. Unbelievable. T, you can check the
Who
documents,
signed
but I
off
didn't
on
sign
it?
anything.
Due to injury, Noam Dar will not be able to compete this Tuesday and will have to relinquish the
Tony, you
NXT
looked me in the
Heritage
eyes and you
Cup
told me to prove my
Championship.
loyalty
Oh,
to you.
jeez.
So I did just that. Ava confirmed this. Tony D'Angelo versus Stacks Lorenzo this Tuesday for the held-up NXT Heritage Cup.
Oh, let's go.
You're giving me an opportunity to become a two-time Heritage Cup champion while simultaneously being able to beat the snot out of Stacks. Not bad, Luka. Now, I wouldn't say we're all the way there in terms of trust, but we're well on the way.
I already proved I could beat Tony D at Battleground. Now I get to take the Heritage Cup that used to be his and make it mine. So I only got one thing left to say. Luka, Thank you. My consigliere.
Well, the vacated Heritage Cup is on the line tonight as we are live in Orlando and WWE
EJM.
podcasts are
Love you, dude.
this week. Take a look. What do you want to talk about with Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare?
I bet that was cool, bro. Meeting Booker T.
On Thursday at 6 feet under for The Undertaker, his guest, none other than Braun Breaker. And then, of course, follow up with a Raw recap with a special guest, Jade Cargill, who's looking to become the queen of the ring. What a week with WWE podcasts.
I must say, Stacks has been my favorite thing on NXT. Oh! It's the man! RJ, thank you for the 10 roses, brother. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 200 pounds.
So Ricky and Stacks have been my two favorite things on NXT.
Ricky Saints cleared
There we go.
and ready to compete here tonight.
Let's go. Yep.
What I'm curious about, Vic, we know Ricky Saints is medically cleared to compete, but is Ricky Saints psychologically
Luca Crucifino is?
clear to compete? An injury somewhere like your trachea, your
Oh, Louisiana, baby.
long-term damage to a man's mind.
Oh, you're talking about Ricky. Shante the Adonis.
From Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds.
Oh, did we hit 10,000 likes? Let's go, bro. We hit 10,000 likes on TikTok, man. Shout out to y'all. Guys, I'm not sure if you are, but definitely, you know, consider subscribing over on YouTube, man. Even if you guys just watch on TikTok, feel free, you know, to drop in, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, man, because I do post videos quite often that maybe you guys would enjoy. So if you guys want, my YouTube is Billy TKO as well. Definitely feel free to do that, man. Yeah, dude, keep running up the TikTok live, man. Oh, God.
If anything about Ashanti the Adonis, the guy has an overabundance of confidence.
This matchup is presented by Progressive. Well, after that right hand, Adonis got a bigger reaction than Will Smith did in London. But right now, Ricky Saints.
I rock with Ethan Page, dude.
Adonis.
I know you like pretty girls. You have that song downloaded, don't you?
My wife is a pretty girl. And another right hand there by Ricky Saints.
That's right, RJ. That's right.
For a throat injury during your career like Saints did, to what Graves said moments ago.
You talking about the medulla oblongata?
People are going to see soon, dude. This is going to be huge. Just wait.
Oh, yes, I've had a couple here and there.
And big kick from Saints. Saints answered back with another right hand. Graves, you mentioned it earlier, but truly, all joking aside, how cautious should Saints be due to that injury?
Listen, I'm in no position to tell Ricky Saints what he should do professionally. If Ricky's cleared to medically compete, then Ricky wants to compete, let him fight.
Ricky needs
Who
to
am I
compete.
say? I'm curious to see it right now.
He's walking. He's
Walking them ropes.
And he's dropping it on us here tonight.
Is that why you've been so ornery lately, Booker?
He said don't do it. Don't pick on him. Saints in control.
I mean, Ricky. Ricky boy. We should be coming back here in 1 second. Yep, I knew it.
Revolution is back.
Hey, thank you for the 31 roses. I appreciate you, brother. JM, shout out to you, man.
Ashanti the Adonis at this moment.
Oh, well.
Who do I look like, Matt or Nick? I need to know.
Not something you see every single week.
Everybody on YouTube, I got told I look like one of the Matt or Nick Jackson.
Ricky coming right in after Adonis.
Maybe a little bit.
The hell out of Dodge for a moment.
Maybe a tad bit.
Why didn't Adonis mind his own business last
John, you would like to see Ethan versus Seth? I'd like to see Ethan with Seth. I'll be honest. I would.
Ricky Saints put him right in the game.
And by the way, Adonis just went to the throat of Ricky Saints.
Smart strategy by Ashanti. He weathered the storm, waited for his moment, and capitalized on the opportunity. And Booker, I agree with you wholeheartly. I think that part of Ashanti feels a little desperate. He knows
It is just nice to see Ashanti the Adonis on the show. I'll be honest. The guy's very talented.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, if Ashanti and Adonis can get a win over Ricky Saints, a guy who I think
We got another 34 roses. My word.
has no substance. He's all
Wow.
trash. That's what I'm saying. If he can get a win over this
All
guy,
right.
he's right in the game. I love it. Look at the outfit. He's a
Yo, we're at 81 diamonds. I don't know how any of this really works, but I feel like that's a big deal. Can we hit 100 diamonds? That'd be tough.
If that's what you're saying.
I know that puts me at like a certain ranking in the live.
Saints last week, bringing him into this matchup, and right now focusing on the throat, focusing on the neck. Saints with a counter with a backslide, shoulders down, and almost got Ashanti, who gets right back.
There we go.
Dropping Saints with that clothesline. And you can see the frustration now boiling out in Ricky.
It's the guy you want on your team right there, man.
Tough to tell whether
I wonder if
Ashanti
Ricky's
made
gonna
more
crash
contact
out.
with the jaw or perhaps the injured throat of Ricky Saints.
Oh.
Impact in the corner.
You talk about contact.
25? RJ, what are those? I don't even know what those are, bro. What are those?
Should he be focused?
I gotta go see. Hold on.
I'll prove, okay?
Why are you trying to get the QR code scanned off Adonis, or put your phone down for a second? Put that phone down for a moment.
It's corn. Oh my God.
Why would I be scanning Adonis?
I wish we had a ball, because some people would call me the corn ball. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was corny.
Buster floating into cover and almost able to pin the former North American
Today, I could say I got 25 pieces of corn. That's incredible.
Former North American champion in Ricky Saints will love nothing more than to maybe one day regain that championship. And Saints trying to fight back.
All right.
Now, but
Come on, Ricky.
You mentioned earlier, Corey, knocking off the rust, the throat injuries in the back of his mind. I mean, Ricky right now might be in a very dangerous point of this matchup.
Okay, yeah, John, that's what I thought you said. Yeah, because I'd like to see him in the group really bad.
Thus far, Ricky has looked pretty close to usual, but Ashanti the Adonis is at the top of his game today.
That's a fair point to say. Look, Adonis, as Booker pointed out, this would be a signature.
Going the long way. This is the use. My dog.
Adonis, though, taking maybe a little bit too much time toying around with a former North American champion.
Oh, no, not the rock band corn, Sharon.
Leads this confrontation. Who will walk out victorious?
All right, all right.
It has been all Ashanti the Adonis. Ricky Saints doing his best to fight back, as now this is breaking down into a slugfest of sorts.
I've been very impressed by Ashanti
Nick Jackson.
to this point in the matchup.
Boom.
Ashanti's almost settled in.
I'm being told that I look like Nick Jackson.
He's not rushing.
That's a fair comparison.
He's taking his time and stringing together offense.
It's a very fair comparison.
Up, and now Adonis looking for the cash out. And is this enough to pin the former North American champion? And Saints just able to get
what we ordered, Nick Jackson. What we got.
Gotta wonder
Me.
how much is left now in the body of Ricky.
We know you're not a big fan of Ricky Saints, Book, but you got to give him some credit. Coming out here tonight.
Hey, Carter, bro, I'm not going to lie. That's hilarious.
And holding his own, able to kick out of the best that Ashanti's thrown at him so far.
You wanted one of the Young Bucks? Well, I hope you're ready.
This man right here, Ashanti, the Adonis,
For nothing.
He's looking to do one thing. Us wrestlers always think about take somebody's spot. That's what he's thinking about right now. He's thinking about taking Ricky Saints' spot. He's going to bless him here tonight.
You see the QR code in the bottom right part of your screen. Who will be the Heritage Cup champion when we come to Fort Pierce in Melbourne? Still to come, Stacks, Tony D'Angelo for the vacated Heritage Cup, as Adonis has been in control of this matchup here against Ricky Saints, who is medically cleared to compete this week. And Saints now trying to switch gears.
Oh, that's a big clothesline.
And Graves, this is almost like the second win for Ricky Saints right now.
This is a display of toughness for Ricky Saints. Booker used the phrase intestinal fortitude. Ashanti trying to put the brakes on to the best of his ability.
Robert Sewell. I'm thinking that's who has been gifting me over on TikTok. Oh, Rob, I didn't know that was you. Shout out to my boy Rob.
To get Adonis away from the ropes, into the cover, hook the inside leg, and well, still not enough to keep down Adonis. Take a look at this, Graves.
Great athleticism by Ricky Saints, utilizing the momentum, running the ropes, and driving Ashanti skull first into the canvas, but it wasn't enough to end it in favor of Saints just yet.
12,000 likes. Shout out to my boy Carter. Carter and RJ, man. My dogs.
NXT Universe trying to rally Ricky Saints here. Saints ducks and clothesline. Able to go right up and
Spear. Oh, Lord.
That could be the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
That was a brutal spear.
for Ricky Saints for a little row.
Damn. Oh, there we go. Ricky with the win. 2, 3, and it's from my favorite referee. Shout out to my boy RJ for the rose. We're at 106 diamonds. Jeez.
Give it up one time for Ricky Saints.
Give it up for it. The medulla is okay.
Rob, I didn't even know that was you over on TikTok, dude. It's been so long since I've seen you. And thank you so much for the compliments, man. I appreciate the support, brother.
Ricky.
Oh, it's Ethan.
You've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, well,
Oh, wait. Wait. Production's out. Never mind.
It was a trap.
Ethan. Oh, my goodness. We're doing this again?
All ego spoiling Saints return.
We're running this back?
Oh, no, not again.
They're going to do this at the Great American Bash for sure.
Thought he was going for the... No, you don't think.
Oh, yeah.
There. Oh. All ego, baby.
From All Ego.
There will be hell to pay for Ethan Page.
All ego, baby. These two they've had a great feud.
NXT Focus, presented by Progressive.
Oh, David, what's going on, brother? Oh, Dark State.
So what, y'all forgot about us? Just because y'all ain't seen this don't mean we ain't been making moves. Man, we stay scheming. And those shiny new toys got your attention, huh? I mean, that's understandable, right? That's only gonna help us.
Yeah, that's right, Os. We got something hot cooking up for y'all. Just wait.
And we gonna get their attention back.
That's right. And when we do, Dark State's gonna be front and center.
Oh, okay.
What's that mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's that heat rising. Pot boiling. Waiting for it to boil
Saquon
over
Sugars.
and burn this whole brand to the ground. Because when Dark State strike,
Absolute chaos and destruction.
ain't nobody safe.
Very depicting message there.
There's the ruler.
Yeah, what happens now with this guy?
He's here. Our champion Obafemi addresses the NXT Universe next.
All right, y'all. We are at commercial. RJ, that's a fact. Rob, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, I've been, this is what I'm doing these days. Guys, Rob over on YouTube, Robert in the chat, he's known me since I was like a little kid. He's really good friends with my cousin. So he's definitely, we all used to live together, fun fact. So while I was making music, because for many of you who maybe don't know, I'm also a musician. Rob kind of seen my growth in that, and now obviously I've transitioned over to wrestling and have created an awesome, beautiful community of all of you guys. So shout out to Rob, man. Show Rob some love, y'all. Oba is a hard hitter, dude. Hold on one second, guys. I'm still on the mic. Just bear with me for a second. Oh, Anthony, what's going on, brother? Did Coach say that? Yeah, because they didn't go to say that Vince was buying back WWE. Although I've seen a bunch of those reports that TKO was looking to maybe let go of WWE after the next like 5 years or something like that. My bad, guys. But yeah, we're over here working, man. Making it happen one way or another. I did post some clips to TikTok, guys, if you guys want to go like those up for me. We're almost at 5,600 subscribers. We are 2 subscribers on YouTube away from 5,600. So if you guys want to help me get there, that'd be awesome. Not very far away from 6,000. Jade, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate it. I should probably turn on the music so you guys can hear it. If you guys want to hear the music. The commercial music is great. I definitely think Triple H should buy it. If he can get like enough sponsors to help him out, I think he would be able to buy it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't hit the same. You're right, RJ. All right. We're back. Guys, I have a super chat goal up there. If you guys want to help me reach that super chat goal today, that'd be awesome. On top of that, guys, definitely be sure to like the stream. Like the stream up, man. If you're over on TikTok watching, continue liking it, man. Let's get to 20,000 likes if we can. And we're back now.
On NXT with the ruler.
Obafemi, baby.
And the destroyer.
Out of nowhere. I definitely think Detroit should trade up in the draft. I know that kid from Nevada they were looking at.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
I don't know his name off the top of my head, David, but the kid from Nevada.
Champion,
Ricky won that match.
We are about to learn what is on the mind.
Yeah, what's next for Oba, man?
You know why? Because that pure romping, stomping, grave digging, destruction, Jack.
You know, Vince, when he sold, he did it because he just thought to himself, well, if I can't own it, then nobody can. And he sold it to a legitimate corporate company that have literally put corporate stamps all over it.
Since January the 7th,
Here we go.
2025, I have been your NXT champion. And in that time, I've put down any challenger that stepped forward to oppose me. The best from NXT, TNA, Raw, SmackDown. One by one they came, and one by one they fell.
This is a fact.
And do you know what that makes them? That makes them footnotes to my legacy. Capable contenders, but footnotes. And now I sit comfortably at the top of the pedestal. But this is where it gets dangerous. Because any man in my position will start to rest on his laurels, will start to coast and bask in the euphoria of his victories. But the ruler is not just any man now, is he? I get restless when I'm idle. I get restless when there's no contenders, when there's no competition, because I crave the fight. I enjoy the fight. I embrace the fight. And I need challengers. So any man who thinks they are worthy to take this title from me, any man who thinks they can stand up to the ruler himself, this is your opportunity. This is your moment.
Who's it going to be?
The ruler is ready.
And it doesn't appear
Anamura?
Anamura! Very,
Okay.
We know Inamura has big plans. Do they include the ruler?
Shoot for the stars, baby. Inamura stepping up to Obafemi. That's interesting.
I came to NXT to chase glory,
All right.
just like you. But when it did not come, I went home to Japan. I realized all the things I missed.
Not taking that shot, man.
My partner, Briggs. My best friend, Briggs. But I also missed NXT.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Inamura.
I love NXT. I love the culture. I love the passion of the fans.
Shout out to Inamura, bro. This will be really good, guys. Yo, Shiki.
Pay them back by becoming NXT champion.
All right.
I want bigger. And you, the title, are bigger.
All right. I dig it.
Mr. Inamura, you know, one thing that we both have in common is that we both know what it's like to be strangers in a different place. I mean, I made this place my home a long time ago, and ever since then, NXT has been my kingdom, and I've thrived ever since the beginning. And that's where we're different. Because you, upon coming here, you've had your fair share of struggles that made you go back to Japan. But that is why they have embraced you. Because you came back, you turned the tide, and you did it all with a smile on your face. But you can't fool me. You can't fool me. I see beyond that smile. I know that under that is a fighting warrior.
Oh, a little bit of technical difficulties.
A warrior spirit who craves the fight, just like me. So Inamura, you want to fight for their honor. Big mistake. Because when you face the ruler, you will fall, just like everybody else.
I am ready.
Inamura versus Obafemi. Let's do it.
Talk about passion. Feel it right now, Graves. We could be on the verge of literal.
Shout out to Carter. Louisiana boys. Shout out Louisiana, man. Oh no. What in the world? Jasper Troy is back.
And think about this. No one has pushed Obafemi like Jasper Troy.
Liam, happy birthday, brother.
Can Femi even withstand a rematch with Troy?
Jasper Troy is winning that championship from him.
Hey, Tatum, I have something for you. For me? Of course, and I actually have a question for you that I'm a little nervous to ask. But how do you feel about being in my corner tonight for the main event?
You want me in your corner?
Yeah,
You cannot be serious right now.
If Tatum wants to believe Izzy is being genuine, then let her.
Glad to see someone still not bitter about the loss last week. Sorry, it must suck knowing that the only championship you're gonna get close to is the one you're sharing with your best friend. Tatum, if you'd like to join me, I'd love to have you.
Izzy Dane and Tatum Paxley. So is Izzy gonna join the culling?
Izzy, who's your friend?
Tatum meets Spears and Nico.
Izzy's told us so many good things about you. Are you ready for tonight?
Of course I'm ready. Tatum, I'm hoping you'll join me ringside.
I'll be there.
And what about you guys?
We have something in the works.
Like you, Izzy, we too have our eyes on some gold.
Come on, Tatum.
Tag team championships. Stacks, baby. Stacks and Tony D. What's up, pal? This'll be good. RJ, my boy, love you, brother. We appreciate you being here, dog. D'Angelo.
Heritage Cup was vacated over the weekend. Don looking to become a two-time Heritage Cup champion next.
Let's do it.
You got a target on your back now. It's gonna get a whole lot hotter. Here we go.
It's all about the new athletes.
You ride here. The newbies, impressive. Ready? It ain't gonna be none of this messing around. This is about championships.
Good night. The party's over. WWE LFG. New episodes Sunday at 10. Only on A&E.
All right, we are at a commercial. So this is a good time for me to tell you guys, I got a super chat goal up there. If you guys want to help hit that super chat goal, definitely feel free. Big thing though, like, subscribe. Two biggest things you guys can do. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm still here. Who'd they sign? Who'd the Tigers sign? Is he a pitcher? I hope so. Yeah, Stacks and Tony's going to be really good. All right. Got about a minute left. All right, y'all, we are back. Tigers are up 7-4. I like that. My Tigers, man, they different.
WWE takes over Atlanta this July with Saturday night's main event and Evolution at the State Farm Arena. Individual event pre-sale tickets are available now using the code WWE2025. Tickets on sale to the public tomorrow at 10 a.m. only at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, yo, Trick. Let me holler at you, dog.
Hey, look, bro, now ain't the time, man. Look, Joe got me messed up thinking I'm going out like that. After everything that happened last week, watch what I do.
Yeah, see, about last week, we had a lot going on in the match, man.
A lot going on?
Yeah.
Look, I had things taken care of last week. Next thing I know, Yoshi hit a splash from the damn ceiling.
That's
true. He almost broke my ribs out there.
I didn't know about that.
Then what happened tonight?
He almost broke my
I
ribs out
pinpricks,
there.
And the average Joe just comes out of nowhere.
And
He just appears.
Look, and that's what I came in here to talk to you about, man. Look, I just left Ava's office. And next week, we're going to find out how much people believe in him when I'm whooping Joe Hendry's ass.
Sure. You whooping Joe Hendry ass, huh? I like the sound of that. Yeah. I tell you what, you take care of Joe Hendry next week. Matter of fact, y'all take care of Joe Hendry next week. Then I'll owe you one.
Ain't nothing but a thing, dog.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
NXT on the seat up.
That's funny.
Sounds like we got a showdown taking place next week, but we're about to have one here in moments.
Stacks versus Tony D.
Heritage Cup Championship.
Stacks' entrance is tough. So who are these guys?
Weighing in at 206 pounds,
The Underboss, Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
Graves, to be fair to Stacks here, he wasn't prepared for Tony. He was prepared to face
Who in the little Roman Reigns is that?
Do you think that would be for him to switch any sort of game?
Why do you feel the need to make excuses for Stacks Lorenzo? The bell hasn't even rung, Vic.
I'm just
Stacks
asking.
has been hoping, dreaming for this moment where he can take down the Don of NXT.
Yeah, I don't even know who these guys are, but I see little Roman Reigns over there.
Tony D and become Stacks, the man who stands on his own 2 feet.
Can I correct you guys? It's Channing Stacks
Lorenzo.
Let's just give him that much respect tonight.
The
Can we
clock
do
has
that?
started.
Can you
Look,
do that?
I'll say this with
Can
all
you do
due
that?
respect.
Early
Much
Mo
as
and
tough
Shirley.
as Graves says he is, he wouldn't be out here with a goon squad standing in the corner. One man is okay. I don't necessarily need three inside his corner between breaks.
Squad, that club you belong to online.
No, that's not starting right
They
now.
say Steen Mambros. We got
One, not three.
Feth Mullins and Croman Baines.
Is going to leave here tonight with a tangible victory and a championship.
And they're not that's not the Shield, that's the Guard.
They can stop squabbling about who's in charge, who calls the shots, because let's be honest, I think the Don of NXT is like being the mayor of your own bedroom, okay? You got to win matches, you got to get what book? What's this game about?
Championship
And
match.
neither of these guys have had either because they've been so worried about who's in charge of their little club.
We put the battery in your back here in the last
I've
few
had a lot of
moments.
coffee. I've been a busy man the last 24 hours.
Noam Dar was set to defend the cup, but suffered an injury. Ava made the decision Saturday to have that championship vacated. And Booker was quite a matchup she made instead.
Yep.
these two fighting it out with just over 90 seconds here in round number
And can
one.
I say, guys, this is more than just about the cup, man. This is about going back to the neighborhood with bragging rights, man. That's what this is about.
Let's remember the rules of this 6 3-minute rounds. First 1 to 2 decisions. A disqualification ends the match. There is a rest period in between the rounds. Tony D'Angelo, very familiar with the rules as a former cup champion. Big belly-to-belly overhead suplex.
Look, I say to hell with the neighborhood. To borrow one of your lines, this should be about champagne wishes and caviar dreams. This should be about taking your game, your career to the next level instead of worrying about who gets to pick which restaurant.
I agree 100%. This is Channing Stacks Lorenzo coming out point.
Well, how good would it feel for Stacks to win a championship tonight over Tony D'Angelo? But more so, how good would it feel for D'Angelo to beat Channing Stacks Lorenzo, his former underboss, and Tony held that cup for nearly 100 days.
I want to see Stacks get the win here.
Damage to himself, then to Stacks just moments ago as we're inside the final 40 seconds here of round number 1. And it started.
Luca, happy birthday, brother.
And this is what we thought would happen between these two. Nice quick takedown from Tony D'Angelo right on top. 20 seconds down to 18 now. I think if it turns into a slugfest, you start to favor Tony D'Angelo.
Come on, ref. Do your damn
No problem, brother.
Right there, and it's a submission hold locked down by Stacks. You heard the clap. 8 seconds right now. Down to 5. Both men still standing toe-to-toe center of the ring. And round number 1 comes to an end.
Get in there, ref.
They got to break it up. Oh.
I'll even call, you want me not be biased, both men continuing to slug it out. But the round rules are here to keep Tony and Stacks disciplined in this matchup. To keep them focused on the task at hand, becoming the next Heritage Cup. That means champion.
No excuses, no BS. There's got to be a winner.
Heritage Cup champion. Who's it going to be? Straight brawling, bro.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much a safe assumption. I mean, we've seen Tony D never afraid to throw hands, never afraid to get down and dirty. But I think D'Angelo needs to get past this one. If he leaves here with the Heritage Cup, forget about Channing Lorenzo. Move on with your life.
Oh my goodness.
Tony feels betrayed, man. He's bigger than this cup, dog. He can't trust anybody right now.
Oh my God. 1, 2, 3.
Tony D'Angelo picks up the first decision.
Tony D'Angelo has scored the first fall.
Talk about an immediate impact. The Don is in control. Is he walking out with the cup?
Threw him into his corner. Oh, Lord. That was brutalizing.
Well, we are getting ready here.
Ricky did win tonight.
Round number 3, and I think we were all caught off guard a little bit when Stacks was flying into our lap.
Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
You just said Channing Lorenzo a few minutes ago. You didn't
I
say
left
Stacks.
out the nickname.
Exactly.
I used his government name, Vic.
Yeah, I like the old school rules too, Mike. Or Mark, excuse me.
What are you eating right now? Dip it into my candy book?
Sour Patch.
Look at this.
Oh, gut shot by the Don.
It's 1-0
Big gut shot.
right now for those keeping score at home. Tony D'Angelo in control right now of this matchup.
And I would just like to take a moment to send best wishes to the former Heritage Cup champion, Noam Dar.
Oh, that's very nice of you, by the way.
Jeez.
He's a pretty nice guy.
What do you mean he's finished?
He's done. He's finished.
That is pretty dark right there, Brooke, as we're getting into this matchup here, and the clock is continuing to tick.
Of course, Sharon. And yes, I also think that we see Luca's intentions tonight.
Stacks Lorenzo. D'Angelo up 1 fall to none, and the 3 goons on the outside really haven't helped out Stacks right
Do you
now.
know these guys, Vic? Why are you throwing shade? They're out here to watch Channing Stacks Lorenzo's back. And maybe
What would you call them? What do you want to call
Whoa.
them? Bodyguards?
A corner.
Pals?
Buddies.
So you're saying they're friends?
potentially.
Out here again, and things didn't work out very well the last time. Stacks trying to run.
Stacks can't go nowhere.
Tony's got his hands on his former underboss.
I say
Whoa.
They wrestled for that first minute with no timer.
What's that?
implies that Channing Stacks Lorenzo is somehow less than Tony D'Angelo. Right now,
at the time, he wasn't the Don.
Well, at the time, we're not living in the past there, Vic. We're talking about the here and now.
How long can you stay the underboss? Is that a lifetime deal or what?
I don't know how the books work with that, but you're the underboss until the Don, I guess, moves aside or you force him aside, which is what Stacks' whole business was. He didn't think Tony could lead by example anymore. He didn't think Tony could lead by force, and I wonder if he has the same opinion right now.
Well, listen, Channing Stacks Lorenzo can all down by leaving here tonight with the Heritage Cup. Conversely, if Tony D shuts up Channing Lorenzo, then let it be. You were the underboss, you screwed up, and you got to move on.
The new Mean Street Bossy.
The official distracted. Is that pony boy or soda pop? And just over 60 seconds remain here in round number 3. And the outsiders have certainly turned this matchup around, and I don't mean Nash and Hall.
So who are these three guys?
Continuing to tick, and now taken right to the lower lumbar after that chop. Tony D'Angelo's in trouble.
I like this. Lorenzo has picked the body part, is trying to take it to pieces. Smart strategy.
Ooh. Who's walking out with the cup?
Yeah, I'm very interested to know who those guys are.
Score hasn't changed, round number 3, but we are in the final 20 seconds here of this round. Tony D'Angelo now, he's on the back foot after a chop block. Might have just taken out one of the legs, and now there's a big bullseye on his body. Oh! Right to the back. Clock goes at 4. Referee getting in the cover. Is he going to beat the bell?
Man.
And it is still 1-0.
Is Tony going to win?
It's a heartbreaker for Lorenzo.
Big shot landed by Channing Stacks.
Cheap shot.
Cheap shot after the fact. But as we're looking around, I can make fun of Channing Stacks and who he brought out here. There's nobody in the corner of Tony D'Angelo. And just like that, Stacks right back in, and right now Tony D is really
We got one more round after this.
to put this away.
And I do have a level of respect for the fact that D'Angelo is.
I hope the name isn't the Outsiders.
The knee. Uh-oh. The knee gave out. It's outside the cradle. Shoulders down. And
All right.
Stacks has tied it up.
How much damage is done to the knee? D'Angelo wasn't even able to use it to post up and power Lorenzo up into the air. This does not look good for the Don.
Here comes Luca.
Here's Luca Crucifino, and I don't know if this is someone the Don wants to see in his corner.
Hey, and this guy
I'm on your side, Tony. You gotta trust me. You can trust me, Tony.
Luca's saying that Tony can trust him. I just don't think that's the case.
Go to your point. I don't think Tony D'Angelo has any other choice but to trust.
And look at Lorenzo now. Look at this submission.
Oh, looking for maybe an Indian deathlock of sorts.
Modified, absolutely. Ooh, very, very painful. A lot of pressure on the knee of D'Angelo. And this went down before the break.
Buckled his knee.
Channing Lorenzo's associates taking out the knee of D'Angelo, and it has.
And this is 6 3-minute rounds. We're in round number 5. We are tied at 1. First 30 seconds off the clock. Tony D'Angelo is wounded. He is battle-tested, yes.
Come on, Tony.
He was a former champion. But right now, almost a win, for lack of a better word here, is clipped. And Channing Stacks Lorenzo has to make the most of this opportunity.
This is where you find out.
That spine buster is brutal.
D'Angelo only has himself to rely on. And right now, the Don is standing strong and fighting through the pain.
Said you're dead to me.
Would you trust Luca? Crucifino right now.
No, I wouldn't trust anybody right now. DTA, that's the model right now. Tony D'Angelo.
And again, referee's distracted. And in comes Luca Crucifino.
Oh, Luca's saving the day. Oh, no. No.
Didn't see it. Was that? There's no way.
Knee to the back of the neck.
That's it.
The
That's all she wrote.
Turning his body over as Stacks and oh my.
Stacks is the new Heritage Cup champion.
Here is your winner.
Luca Crucifino cost him. That's tough, dude.
Tonight's Make It Count moment is brought to you by Jack Daniels. Drink responsibly.
There you see a thunderous spear from the Don, nearly cutting
I wonder if that's going to be it. Luca did do it on purpose. You could see. He looked at him first. Yeah, he looked at him.
intentionally or otherwise, with a bucket to the lower back of Tony D. Running knee strike to the back of the Don. And staying gold, Channing.
Where's Adriana Rizzo?
No way. That was on purpose, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's about to get real bad. Oh, I knew that was coming.
Tony D'Angelo has had enough.
He said, whatever.
Influence. Last week, you ruined Blake Monroe's contract signing by putting the glamour through a table.
Blake Monroe really thought she was going to walk into the deepest women's division and go straight to the top? Absolutely not. Last week, Blake learned exactly where her position is on this roster, and that is at our feet.
All that was our fun little way of welcoming Blake to our division. She says glamour is forever, but the only thing that's forever around here is Fatal Influence's control over this division and this NXT Women's Championship.
Well, speaking of championship, what are your thoughts on the fatal four-way that's happening tonight to determine your challenger at Evolution?
Evolution is a historic event. I remember watching the first Evolution thinking if there was ever going to be another one, I was going to make damn sure that I was on it. And look where we are today. As for tonight, we'll be out there to see who's the lucky person to get their hand raised. But one thing's for sure, they won't be getting their hand raised in Atlanta.
I wonder if they're going to add Blake Monroe to the match.
Well, there is the juggernaut, Jordan Grace, getting ready for battle. Will she be the one to head to Atlanta? We find out in our main event next.
Main event is up next, baby.
Tomorrow on Evolve, relentless rivalry continues between Wendy Chu and Smiley Kylie Ray. It will be a last woman standing match. That should settle it once and for all.
Facts, let's go, Tony, man.
Tomorrow,
8
Eastern, 5 Pacific.
Orton or Cena in their prime, who's winning? Both of them did. All right, this is a good opportunity for me to tell you guys. We have the goal right there. If you guys want to help us hit that goal, you guys are more than welcome to. Also, on top of that, like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Those things are huge. And yeah, I will not be live tomorrow, guys. I will not be live tomorrow, and I will be at a viewing tomorrow for my grandmother, and then Thursday we have the funeral, and then Friday I will not be live either as I'm going to an independent wrestling show, and then Saturday we will be live. I'm thinking tomorrow I will have predictions for Night of Champions, because I believe all the matches are set now. So I have predictions up tomorrow on the channel. I want to say that's it. That is about it. All right. All right. Be right back, guys. We got about a minute 30 until we come back from commercial for the main event. All right, y'all. We're back. What? A legacy.
Absurd. Grown-ass women, adulting is hard as you guys are realizing on LFG, and everybody sucks. Last week, I tapped Jade out, or at least I thought I did. I had her, like, I thought I tapped her out. And honestly,
BAL.
I don't even
She's
think it matters
great.
anymore what's right or wrong. It doesn't.
Yeah. To be such a grown-ass woman, you sure know how to get played like a fiddle.
Wow, you just got here and already have a mouth on you. Congrats, you don't know me.
Thea, calm down, sweet cheeks.
We may do something a little special on Monday. I may play some video games before the live stream, so maybe we'll go live a little early, maybe around 7.
Well, if you want to go figure that out, we can. If y'all got a problem, save all of this and solve it later. Because I have a fatal 4-way match. And ladies, watch how the bougie bully gets things done.
Yup. Last Legend.
Ethan, what the hell was that?
Well, that was Ricky Saints being Ricky Saints and getting exactly what Ricky Saints deserves. Boss, honestly, I've been trying my best to be on my best behavior for you, but this man keeps pushing my buttons every single week.
Best behavior? That's your best behavior? Ethan, that's pathetic. And I'm sick of this.
Oh, I'm sick of this too. You can help us with both of our problems. It'd be great. All you have to do is make sure that Ricky Saints stays very, very, very far away from all ego Ethan Page, and we'll never have to deal with this issue ever again.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd love that, huh?
I would. That's why I suggested it.
Ethan, don't piss me off. You and Ricky are actually required to be in my office next week.
Oh.
Because you're both the problem and you're gonna settle it.
You know what? We can settle it. Great. We're gonna settle it on my terms, though. Siri, text Vanity Project.
Support group.
Boys, I'm gonna need that.
Text the Vanity Project.
What happened?
You okay?
Oh, you're right.
Can we get some help? Did you see who did this?
Oh, come on, man.
Ava certainly has her hands full. There's chaos going on backstage. Well, you could say that.
Lot of
Once
chaos.
Again, I would not want to be our general manager, Ava, but I understand right now that
Thank you for the follow.
is standing by.
No. Oh my God, Joe Hendry.
It is good to have you back here at NXT.
It's great to be back.
Yes, the last time we saw you was at Battleground, where you lost the TNA World Title to Trick Williams.
Like, that is a night that I think about every single day of my life, but I can't change the past, although I can control the future. And
Can
that
rewrite
future
it.
is TNA Slammiversary, when I get my chance to regain the TNA World title from Trick Williams.
Yep.
Trick has made himself very comfortable showing up in TNA whenever he wants. So I thought, why not return the favor? And I'll show up in NXT whenever I want.
And we will see you go against Wesley one-on-one next week here at NXT.
Wes is a superstar who
Probably
cut
the
his
Culling or
teeth
Dark
in
State.
TNA, but it seems like he's forgotten where he came from. But don't worry, because I will remind him. Because he's going to face 252 pounds of pure motivation, a man on a mission, the next TNA World Champion.
Yep.
Thanks so much. It's good to have you back.
Joe Hendry focused
Miss
as ever,
Parker,
but it's
Jada
time to
Parker,
find out who's
Jada
headed
Parker,
to Atlanta.
Parker, Miss Parker.
Is a fatal four-way NXT Women's Champion #1 Contenders match. Introducing first from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Shayna Parker.
She don't get the reaction she deserves. Hey.
Truth will ultimately prevail.
Izzy Dane.
But there is pain bringing it to light.
Get it, Parker. Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dane.
Accompanied by Tatum Paxley, representing the Culling, Izzy Dane.
There is no steel chair in hand, but certainly a new friend in tow for Izzy Dane.
The Culling quickly becoming the island of misfit toys, and let's be honest, Tatum Paxley fits right in.
She does.
Which one of these four women
Oh,
are gonna be headed
Raw
to
is
Atlanta?
early next week, so we'll do 5.
Four-way next.
We gonna stick around for the entrances? Nope.
Rated T for teen.
We got about another 20 minutes of NXT, guys. I wonder what's going on over on X. I haven't been on X in quite some time. See what's popping up over here. I deleted X off my phone. So, just so everybody knows. Shout out to everybody who, Wrestling News Co. They put out a fan poll. They said, who are your favorite pro wrestling content creators? So shout out to everybody who has tagged me in there. I gotta go thank everybody. Bro. Boom, boom. There we go. And then we're gonna go here. Model. Thank you. Yeah, so I deleted X off my phone. I just was not feeling it. I hope Blake's there tonight. Okay, it looks like there's some Logan Paul controversy. People are apparently mad because Logan Paul wouldn't sign a fake card. That's interesting. Got Parker winning tonight? I'd like to see Parker win. Just kind of scrolling through on X for a minute. Seth's new faction name potentially being the Oracle. That'd be interesting. They filed a trademark for the Oracle. Okay, confirmed with the top. This was fake. It would have been the very first. Hold on. So this is the controversy with Logan Paul.
There's no way you could have gotten this car. How?
So Logan called him out for having a fake card and then refused. Yeah, he wasn't even mean about it. It was more of a funny thing. Like, oh yeah, this card isn't real.
WrestleMania returns to Allegiant
That's
Stadium
funny.
in Las Vegas on Saturday, April the 18th, and Sunday.
Why are
April
people tripping
19th.
about that?
Visit WWE.com/events to register to be the first to receive pre-sale information.
Chase you, baby. Just not caring.
Class, I want to address something from last week. Kale, this is new to you, and this is new for me. But what I said was 100% fact. At Chase University, the toughest road creates champions.
That it does.
So I stand by it. Y'all need to toughen the up.
Nah, you know what? Mr. Chase, you're tripping if you think you're gonna talk to us like that and create a toxic environment in here.
Uriah, who the do you think you are? This attitude is what built the foundation of Chase University. The same university, remind you, that you two wanted to be a part of. Respect the fact that I know what I'm doing. This is my university.
That's the attitude that built the university?
Oh, they're walking out.
And it's also what destroyed it.
Calling him out.
Man, I thought it was gonna be different this time. I know. Can't believe I called out to him to open this place back up.
Hey, Mr. Chase.
Oh,
We
man.
saw some carnage earlier between these two, and we better get some reinforcements because next week, Monroe will face Jasper Troy, and the winner will face Oba Femi for the NXT Championship at the Great American Bash. Huge #1
Well, so much for our good friend Inamura getting this title shot. He ain't winning.
Earlier tonight, Miles Bourne has the opportunity to shut Lexus King up personally and permanently. Bourne, one-on-one.
And as we just learned moments ago, Wesley will look to take care of Trick's business when he faces TNA wrestler Joe Hendry, who said he's going to show up whenever he pleases here in NXT.
Yup. Last Legend.
From Atlanta, Georgia, Last Legend.
Booker, are we on the cusp of seeing Lash start to become a legend?
Talking about crashing that glass ceiling. Last Legend, she's about to blow up, baby. Oh yes, man.
I'd like to see Jada win, but I definitely think it's going to be Jordan Grace.
The #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship.
It's not over until I win.
Yeah. Lexington King, yeah, he's facing Miles Bourne next week.
Will Jordan Grace be the one? Which of these 4 women will have a golden opportunity at WWE Evolution?
Well, this coming Monday in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, my hometown, Monday Night Raw will have a special start time of 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, coming to you live on Netflix across the world. Do not miss the fallout from Night of Champions this coming Monday on Raw.
Oh, we see the 4 women in the ring. Izzy Dame, Jada Parker, Lash Legend, and of course, that woman right there, that being Jordan Grace. And all 4 women right now slugging it out. Tatum Paxley is on the outside. Who is going to head to Atlanta? These 4 women have a golden opportunity in front of them. All won Evolution Eliminators last week to punch their ticket to this matchup, and this the final Evolution Eliminator.
I like the
because there can
sirens
only
too.
be
I
one,
don't
and the
know.
winner would face the woman in the middle. JCJ in a fatal influence for the NXT Women's Championship in Atlanta. Booker, what is the key to winning a 4-way matchup?
In a matchup like this,
Nice.
Being in the right place at the right time, keeping your head on that swivel, and a little bit of luck. A little bit of luck comes into play.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented
Nice.
by Progressive Graves. Is there anyone who stands out
Lash
among
Legend.
this field of 4?
Physically speaking, you've got to keep your eyes on Lash Legend. This woman has the athleticism, she has the power, she has the attitude. And Lash has on many occasions come within an eyelash, no pun intended, of becoming great, of reaching that next level. Personally, I think tonight could be massive for Jada Parker. I think Jada's been simmering just under the surface for just long enough. Tonight, she blows up.
First superstar to get a pinfall or submission will win. And now take a look at this showdown. 2 of the most powerful women in NXT.
Let's go.
And Lash showcasing that power early on. Izzy turning Lash around. Now it's Izzy showcasing some strength. And
Jeez, oh, Pete.
none of these women have held a title in NXT. That certainly could change after Evolution and Lash Legend cleaning house.
Beautiful misdirection there from Lash Legend.
Jordan Grace trying to capitalize, and Lash saying,
too much power.
Look, how major is it, though, for any of these women to have a championship match at an event like Evolution?
Look, this is a shot for a shot at Revolution for the title, man, for the gold. So this is huge. Any way you look at it, man.
make history on multiple levels. Not only do you become the NXT Women's Champion, the champion of the hottest women's division in the game these days, you do it at an event where history will be made like Evolution. The importance cannot be overstated. And look at this, fisherman suplex by Grace.
Cover and saving the matchup, and a championship opportunity is Izzy Dame. And Graves is Dame the woman people are talking the least about heading into this matchup.
I think Izzy Dame could be the proverbial wolf in sheep's clothing when it comes to this situation. We know Sean Spears has done most of the talking recently, but Izzy Dame, she's got a plan. She always has.
Jordan's definitely winning this, dude.
Big win over Zarya, and Zarya's a powerhouse, so you gotta know she can win this matchup.
We go to it by Izzy. There's Lash Legend breaking the count.
And it seems like we are perpetually having a conversation about Jordan Grace. Miss Parker from the top. And the importance of this opportunity. Another in a series for Jordan Grace.
Here we
know
go.
how impressive Jordan was when she burst on the scene here in NXT. We know what she did to get her to the big leagues here in NXT.
Four-buster by Parker and Graves. Miss Parker appears to be as zoned in as ever, but just got caught by Lash.
Oh, jeez.
She might be zoning as ever, but that was as close as ever. Now Jordan Grace taking flight. Got to pull out some new tricks, Graves, and there's some strength.
Sick. Oh, Lord.
The only woman standing is Jada Parker.
Big body. Give it to Jada Parker, man. She deserves it.
Izzy stopping Parker's momentum for a moment. And it's now Izzy Dame who has, there's Tatum Paxley on the outside. Official saw Tatum, there's no disqualifications. Paxley was gifted some dowels earlier. Parker from behind, near fall. Jada close to punching her ticket to Atlanta.
Oh, Soul and Zarya getting involved. Oh, Tatum up out of there.
Tatum trying to hold on. Soul and Zarya, they're carrying Tatum away.
Zarya dragged Tatum out of there. That's hilarious, bro. What in the world is happening? Izzy Dame. She's confused. Lash Legend. Oh, my Lord.
Well, I don't know where Soul and Zarya are taking Tatum Paxley, but we do know that one of these.
I don't know where you're going, but I know you can't be here.
At WWE Evolution, and Graves are the stars starting to align for Lash Legend.
Hey, it certainly appears to be the case, and far be it for me. Wait a minute, shoulders down.
Kick out by Lash.
I would not disparage or bet against Lash Legend in any way, shape, or form. I have been nothing but impressed by Lash since the first time I laid eyes on her, and she's only gotten better. But we know Miss Parker is double tough. Jada's never afraid to take
Get
a
it,
shortcut. We saw
Parker.
that's how she qualified here. Remember, she outsmarted Thea Hale.
Nice.
Oh, he certainly did. Shoot of the half, hook of the leg. And this matchup continuing. Lash so close.
Ace
that
Bailey?
her rise begins tonight. But we also have to keep remembering that fatal influence. The NXT Women's Champion, Jacy Jayne, sitting up here to our left, is Lash overpowering the field right now. Very unique offense. Booker, do you agree with fatal influence that Blake Monroe is the flavor of the month?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the new kid on the block. Of course, she's going to get a lot of attention. Everybody wondering what Monroe is all about. And so, yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, yes way, Victor. Look at this.
A quadruple triple, and Lash has dropped the field.
Well, here's the thing about having fatal influence as a trio all watching together. Not only do you get one brain, the brain of the champion, Jacy Jayne, you get her counterparts as well. Three brains strategizing collectively with how you're going to take down whoever wins this match.
Jasmine Nix alongside Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley, of course, championship experience at both the tag team and singles level here in NXT. And now, all four women. And the Grace just jumping right on the back of Izzy, and now just right on the back, pounding the back of the neck.
Now it's almost a race for submission.
We got
Lash going out.
Said no.
A sleeper way. Is that a camel clutch? Are we gonna have these in stereo? What if they both submit? Oh. Ooh.
Nice.
Starting to break down. Again, all four of these women with championship dreams. Whoa, Jada, Jordan took too much time, allowing the powerhouses to recover. What a main event this has been here on NXT. And again, only one of these women will head to Evolution.
Wait a minute. Here we go, baby. Oh, we gonna see it. Is she gonna do it? Oh, yes.
Nice.
Oh, double up.
Oh, man.
Grace. Double up. Double up. One time for your mind, baby. Oh, yes. Hot step. That's some tigers, man.
Is it Jada Parker who's going to head in? Oh, there's Lash. Lash looking for a pump kick. Miss Wiley hoisted up.
Oh, look at this strength.
Jada have the strength.
She sure does.
Big body drop.
Jada is in control. Again, the winner of this fatal four-way match will face the woman in the middle, Jacy Jayne.
Who you got your money on?
Evolution.
Who you
First
got your
time
money on?
in 7 years in Atlanta, the night after Great American Bash and Saturday night's main event.
Who you got your money on, dog?
Big drop.
The cover might be Izzy Dame, and Lash breaking it up.
I mean, Book, if I'm forced to make a pick, I can't bet against Lash Legend.
So hard to bet against any of these ladies because they're looking for the come up, man. Like I say, this is a shot for a shot at Evolution.
NXT Universe rallying behind all four of these women.
Oh, baby.
As the women taking center stage in the main event here tonight in Lash.
Lash Legend.
That is game-changing power.
And now just using Jada to wipe out Dame, tossing Parker.
Sharon, that would make a lot of sense because Braun Breaker Sirens are very comparable to Jordan
Jada
Grace's.
just getting that right shoulder up. There's Jordan Grace.
We know Jordan has the experience. Jordan has a great deal of power, but I don't even know if Jordan's ever encountered anything quite like legend.
Grace was the final woman to qualify last week. Backstabber right to the spine.
Here we go.
All eyes on the deepest women's division as Parker with a vicious right hand.
Jordan Grace is in a bad position in the high-rib district, man.
Jada trying to fight. Flash intervening. Looking around, I don't even see Izzy. But what I do see is a precarious position for Jada Parker, who's trying to take down Lash. Can she do it?
Here goes Jordan.
Unable. But wait a minute.
Cross body.
Jordan, cover.
1, 2, nothing. Izzy breaking it up.
All these women showing up, Book, and showing out.
Izzy Dame there at the nick of time, saving her one and only perhaps opportunity for that championship glory, man. You gotta love it.
Let's go.
Going through the mind of JC Jane. I couldn't imagine an NXT where Izzy Dame has a championship and the culling has more power.
Once upon a time, not too long ago, you couldn't imagine an NXT where JC Jane was the women's champion. Guess what? She is. All of these women want to follow in those footsteps.
I tell you right now, Jada Parker's in a bad position. Wait a minute. Here comes Lash Legend to add a little bit more spice to this situation.
A little bit more spice. I love Booker T, man.
Uh-oh, this could spell disaster for all of these women.
You gotta be kidding me.
Say it again.
What the hell?
No way.
No, even Jordan Grace doesn't.
What the hell? What power, dude. Yeah, that was nuts. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. That was insane.
Once again, that is terrifying. Superhuman power.
Cover. They're going to Atlanta and an ear fall.
So close.
Another cover here by Grace. Trying it now on Izzy. And another kick out by Izzy Dame.
That was insane.
Hook of the leg on Jada Parker this time. And did you guys see the look on the face of Jordan Grace? See the frustration starting to build? She has to be feeling, Graves, so much pressure in this match.
No doubt about it. We've talked about it many times. Every time Jordan has come close to an NXT Women's Championship, something seems to backfire. Something seems to go wrong. The question remains,
come on, Jada.
Can she win the big one?
Grace to the outside. Parker turning around. Izzy.
Code breaker.
Big pump kick from Lash. Izzy right back in. Sidestep. Lash Legend in control. Blocking the.
Here we go. Oh. Lash.
Lash coming right back in. Trying to hoist up. Trying to plant Jada Parker. No one to stop.
Got her.
Legend from going to Atlanta.
That's it. That's it, man.
Nice by Jordan.
To the spine. It somehow stays on her feet. She charges in.
Jordan's about to pick up the victory.
And turning right back around.
Here it is.
Does she have enough left? Torture rack-esque, turning it around. Torture rack.
That's it. 1, 2, 3. Jordan picks up the victory. Jordan is going to Evolution, facing JC Jane for that championship. Good.
What a main event here tonight.
Add Blake Monroe to the match. It'll be great.
To that woman, but let's go back to some of the action. All four of
This was nuts.
Reason to be proud after this battle. There you see the juggernaut showing what she's capable of. Lash Legend had victory in her grasp. Lash
She really did.
Stacks up Jada Parker, but opportunity is the name of the game. Jordan Grace picks her
Picking it up and figuring it out.
a rap bomb to Jada Parker, stacks her up, and Jordan Grace is headed to the ATL and Evolution.
Jordan Grace versus JC Jane at Evolution for that NXT Women's Championship. That'll be fire, man.
On JC Jane, because it is official. JC Jane, Jordan Grace, they are going to showcase the future. The
Graphics are
NXT
tough.
Women's Championship will be defended in Atlanta at the historic WWE Evolution. Mark your calendars for Sunday, July 13th.
But before we get to Atlanta, let's talk about what's coming your way next week right here on NXT. Yoshiki Inamura was bold enough to step up to the ruler Obafemi. Unfortunately for Inamura, Jasper Troy still has unfinished business with the NXT champion. These two
That'll be good next week.
Winner becomes #1 contender and gets Oba.
Also next week, Joe Hendry has said he will arrive whenever he wants. He's going to take on Wesley, who's looking to take care of Trick Williams' business next Tuesday here on NXT. But the moment here right now belongs to the Juggernaut as she is staring a hole through the NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane, and the rest of Fatal Influence.
Oh, Sharon.
What a moment it
That's
must
exciting.
be. Will
Happening
Grace
on your
have
birthday.
her historic moment on a historic night at Evolution for NXT.
All right, y'all. I want to say that's the show. Yep. That'll do it. All right, guys. So, boom. NXT, good show. Interested to get everybody's thoughts. Yeah, she does need to go to the main roster here as soon as possible. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'll tell you what, though, man. I thought the show was... It did, you know... I'll give it like a 8 out of 10. It does suck that we're at the point where we are, you know, with Obafemi, you know, and just kind of revamping that. I'm not a fan of that. Stacks and Tony, that's always good. Obviously, the Luca Crucifino stuff, that's fun. No Blake Monroe tonight, which sucks. Ethan and Ricky, though, nice. It's always nice seeing Ricky back. I'm ready to get away from that a little bit, though. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Got a 10 out of 10. I appreciate you, Sharon. I was just hanging out, enjoying my time. As you guys know, I will not be live tomorrow. And I will not be live on Friday, but I will be back on Saturday. I will have a video either out tomorrow or Thursday for my predictions for this upcoming Saturday. On top of that, just, you know, I know we're going to be doing some cool stuff here soon. I'm working on it, trying to figure it out, but we're going to get it figured out. 9 out of 10, good show, but only issue is Oba Jasper again. Yeah, and I could say the same thing about Ethan and Ricky, and I think, like, just kind of repeating. It's very much cycled. It's cycled work, and, you know, nobody likes cycled. You know what I'm saying? So that sucks. But, guys, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to kind of get off of here. I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. I have my grandmother's viewing, and then the funeral on Thursday. So I'm going to try and just hang out, get some rest. Other than that, that's all I have. And Saturday we'll be back. Stream will be starting. I'll probably start at around 11 because I'll probably hop on here and just play some video games if you guys want to kick it with me. I play some video games. And then the show obviously is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will be seeing you guys then. Can't wait. We have Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. It should be a lot of fun.